Okay, y'all, this is for the people who actually need therapy because they can't handle the life, job, or things. Because they're just snowflakes. Simple things, small things. Really, people? And I hope that Daniel Merkel actually watches this channel video to have another video to prove me right. I'm hoping he proves me right. But anyway, just saw it and Morning Express with Robin Mead that the actor from Black Panther needed therapy because he couldn't handle the dark side of him and dark role of him. Maybe you're just in the wrong line of work, and maybe you're wrong line of mental being to be in this line of work. It's not stigma about needing therapy. It's just what you need therapy for. Because seriously, Jordan, if you needed therapy to get over the fact that you were dark and vicious in a role that you couldn't handle, maybe you're just in the wrong line of work. My apologies if I offended you, but you are a snowflake. Seriously, you became an actor because you wanted to act, and you wanted to act people like you. From my friend Percy Hoffman, he did that for years, many years before he was in his last movie that he couldn't handle, and he had to relapse in alcoholism. But he did 49 movies before he relapsed. 49 movies. No therapy, no nothing. He didn't need help because, fortunately for him, he's from the city where George Eastman was born and raised, Kodak. And he respected George Eastman. He respected the arts. And maybe you aren't with liking the arts and how you can handle your roles, Jordan, and a few other actors who obviously lost it long before Trump became president because you guys are just arrogant, liberal, unmoral in the world. And then the added plus, I had to go into, I completely forgot now. Sorry about that. I'll probably do another video for that. But seriously, you guys do not need therapy for small things or need to get another job because you need to get another job where you can handle work. And now you remember that other thing. Last year, I saw, maybe a couple years ago, I saw a woman who was in an authoritarian meeting where her boss was in charge and she could have all the say in the world. And this woman was talking to coworkers and she wanted to chit chat, but then her boss came to her, went to her face and saying, "Don't talk. This is an authority meeting. You're not in charge of the meeting." Exactly. If you can't handle meetings like that, wow, you should not be working for a business like that. You should have your own business where everybody has a say and everybody can talk in meetings. However, that's not every single job. That's most of the jobs where you can talk in meetings. You can socialize during meetings. It's called a job. Professional job. You cannot act like you're outside of the world where you can socialize anytime you want. Your boss is your boss, and if your boss wants you to be quiet and not say a word. It's not your meeting for you to control. This is why most liberals and most authority people don't really find work. They do not see that your work is all about you. You work for somebody else, and that person has all the say. And if you don't like it, have your own business, create your own business instead of bitching on LinkedIn, Facebook, or any other social media where even your bosses can see. It's like several times I've seen teachers got fired because they're partying on Facebook, which kind of disagree because that's your own time, that's your socialized time. So I really don't know why bosses fire people when you go to parties and drink and party and have immoral stuff. You know, I'm not immoral, but that's your own time. That's on your own time. You should do whatever you want on your own time. So I don't know where the bosses get it. But if you're at work, like I saw 2 years ago, actually maybe a year and a half ago, in Syracuse, Sheraton Hotel, the University of Syracuse, there was a woman who was actually so drunk and so crazy that she was coming on to her own boss, and she was flirting with her coworkers, all the coworkers. And if she had a Me Too moment, that's her own fault because she's a party girl. So, like, I don't know, if you guys can't handle your job, and if you don't like your job, and if you need therapy for small things in life instead of big things like real mental issues, you need to get a real better job. You don't need therapy because you can't handle life and you can't handle your job. Like Jordan, the Black Panther actor who said he needed therapy because he couldn't go in the dark places. Hey, if you can't let go of your work, find a new job.